Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? There ain't nobody else here, so you must be talking to me. Let me turn up my hearing aid, because I couldn't hear you. Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Wright, and welcome to Right at the Movies. Today, I'm talking about The Intern. It stars Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro. It's a comedy about old people, young people, what makes them different, what makes them the same. De Niro plays the 70-year-old man. He's been retired for a while, and retirement is starting to get to him. He's really bored. One day, he gets a job as an intern for a new, hip, internet fashion company. He knows nothing about the internet, but he knows a lot about business, and he hopes maybe that can be part of it.
Okay, Benjamin, I'm gonna ask you one of our more telling questions for all of our interns, so I want you to, this is the one to really think about, okay? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
When I'm 80.
The website's ran by Anne Hathaway, and she's this nervous, neurotic, anxious woman who doesn't even realize what happened to her company. It's just exploded in the last few years. De Niro wants to help out the best that he can. He's up for a challenge, and Hathaway definitely needs the help, as well as maybe some old-time business advice.
Remember a few weeks ago we talked about the senior intern program?
Seniors in high school or college?
No. Seniors in life.
Hold on, what?
I wasn't totally excited to see this movie. I thought it looked good, but nothing that I'm personally all that crazy about. I mean, I like Robert De Niro, and I like Anne Hathaway. It seemed like a good, fluffy, fun, feel-good kind of movie, and that's exactly what it is. I wasn't expecting this movie to get a huge audience, but there's one demographic with a lot of money that I forgot all about. Old people. Old people will love this movie. Old people don't go to the movies as often as they used to. And why would they? Everything's a superhero movie or some kind of fast-paced action movie or some kind of shaky cam horror movie. Old people don't go to the movies anymore. But this movie's made for old people. I sat in a theater full of old people and one group of little kids who then realized this was the wrong theater for Hotel Transylvania and quickly made their exit.
So you're Jules' new driver? No, actually I'm her intern.
That's hysterical.
De Niro starts out with not having a whole lot to do, but he keeps slowly making friendships with people and helping them and giving them advice, and sooner or later, everyone is coming to him for help and for answers. Anne Hathaway doesn't know that she needs all this help, but he's there anyway.
Mandarin sure keeps busy.
Mr. Congeniality. Everybody loves him.
You should dress to impress. Tuck in the shirt. Why doesn't anybody tuck anything in anymore? Oh, I'm asking you.
When I saw the trailer for this thing, I was thinking Anne Hathaway was just remaking Devil Wears Prada, and I was even more worried when the first few scenes went by, and that's how it felt. After a while though, her character really does grow on you, and she becomes really lovable. Anne Hathaway's great, and this is another reminder of just how great she really is.
She hates when people don't blink. It weirds her out.
Hi, Jules. I'm Ben, your new intern. Excuse me.
And Robert De Niro, come on, he's one of the best. This is a very different movie for him. Most of the time he plays mobsters, or gangsters, or tough guys, or just plain crazy people. But in this movie, he just plays a nice old man who wants to make some friends.
So you're on Facebook, huh?
I joined about 10 minutes ago.
Well, better late than never.
So we watched this basic love story kind of setup, with Anne Hathaway having to lower her defenses, and De Niro having to lower his defenses, and figure out that they really need each other. The old generation and the young generation need each other to balance. And then that's it. I say love story, but there's no romance. It's more like a best friend love story. There's no romance plot in this whole thing. None at all. Not even like an awkward joke about it or some weird scene where they look at each other and go, nah. Like, it's not even a question. Not very often do we have a movie where there's a chance for a love story and then they don't use it. These are just two people who become best friends. That's it.
This big, beautiful, exciting thing that you created. Remember who did that?
Who?
However, there are a few problems with it. Some of the characters have nothing to do and feel really one-dimensional. Some of the plot points come out of nowhere, and it's maybe 10-15 minutes too long. But man, it's the definition of a feel-good comedy.
How in one generation have men gone from guys like Jack Nicholson and Harrison Ford to...
Oh boy.
It made me smile, it made me cry, it put life and age more in perspective for me, and it really made me feel inspired. I left the theater with a huge smile on my face. If you're looking for a movie to see with your mom or your grandma, this is it. You might like it, but your grandma will love it. One thumb up. Did you see The Intern? What did you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Mr. Wright. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
You're my,
Intern.
well, I was gonna say intern/best friend.